And welcome back to the Homemade Podcast of Sports with your host Jay Pops. Guys, today's date is November 29th, people, 2022. Guys, I'm feeling good. How you feeling out there, Aggieland? I'm feeling good. I've tagged a couple of guys in this video. First of all, it is a great morning. It is a great morning. Happy to be alive, and I'm happy to continue to keep on going. Now, I do want you guys to know I'm still on dad duty for just a little bit, because my baby girl is in the house asleep, and of course I will have to wake her up in a minute, and she's going to be so mad at me. She's going to be very disappointed, but I got to drop off of daycare, okay? My kids are out of school in the city of Houston. They had a boil of water notice, but now I'm looking and that has been lifted. It's unfortunate because the school's already closed. And they sent a message out yesterday. So anyways, guys, so what are we talking about in this episode? What are we talking about? Because this is the 10-minute podcast back again, people. I haven't left, man. I haven't went anywhere. So we are back once again. And like I said, I have tagged a couple of people in this video, and I've tagged a couple of people in this video for a certain reason. Tagged a couple of prospects. DJ Legway, if you're listening, young man, I'm not sure if you're at school or not, I'm not sure if you're at school yet or not, but if you're listening, and DJ Legway Senior, if you're listening, I would love to get you guys on the podcast and just talk a little bit, okay? I know your decision is coming up. I'm not going to put any pressure on you. You're just a junior. So please enjoy your senior year and stuff like that. Also, Watkins, if you're listening, come back home, fam. All right, so anywho, man, let's break down a little bit of recruiting for 2024. DJ Legway is one of the guys, 5-star quarterback. I expect him to stay ranked as a 5-star quarterback as the 2024 season continues to go along. I will say this. I can honestly say I will put DJ Legway up there amongst the ranks of Connor Wingman and Cade Klubnik. Also Quinn Ewers and stuff like that. So I don't know if you guys remember that. Pretty sure you do. But in that 2022 class specifically, before Quinn Ewers dropped down to the 2021 class, all three of those guys I just mentioned, all rated as top 25 5-star recruits, all of them from the state of Texas. I think that's probably the first ever time that ever happened. Crazy, right? But yes, Texas A&M got one of those guys. Texas got one of those guys. There's Ohio State at first, but Texas has one of those guys. And Clemson has one of those guys that will most likely see the field on next year. I don't know what the future holds for DJ, but that's none of our business, okay? So anywho, so DJ Legway, like I said, that is another guy that's very generational, okay? His arm talent is one of the best in Texas, for sure. And I believe that we can add him to this team. Now understand this here. I know Darryl Dickey has been let go. Yes, breaking news, Darryl Dickey has been let go. The thing about this is this here. I keep on telling you guys that Jimbo Fisher will go out and get an offensive coordinator. I'm not lying about that. Okay, I'm not lying at all. One of the guys that I really want you all to watch, and this may just be the guy that Jimbo Fisher goes and not necessarily breaks the bank for, but lets him know that, hey, I'm giving you this. Make it happen. Brian Hartline at Ohio State University, wide receivers coach. Okay, once again, Brian Hartline. Now I don't know if an offer has been sent out, nor do I know if the team has even reached out to him. But I do know I'm hearing rumbles of talks being out there. So with that being said, Jimbo Fisher isn't necessarily giving up the playbook. Notice I didn't say play calling, I said the playbook. He wants to run that same scheme, but this is the thing with Jimbo Fisher. He wants to bring in a guy that can totally enhance his entire scheme. And of course, call the plays. But he wants an enhancement. He wants his scheme to be updated. It's outdated, to say the least. Yeah, we're not going to sugarcoat that. Now Jimbo Fisher's going out and he's looking for somebody to come in and enhance that. Enhance it, polish it up a little bit, knock the dust off. Put it with some updated samples, just like the iPhone. Keep on updating, and then we'll roll from here. Because there's nothing wrong with the scheme. The problem is that the scheme hasn't been enhanced. It has not been enhanced, period. All right? This scheme is still for a running back, a tight end, and it could potentially add one more wide receiver instead of you running a 3 wide receiver set. You can run a 4 wide receiver set, one running back in the backfield now. Think about what I'm telling you. 4 wide receiver set, 1 running back in the backfield. You can switch those up and run a 3 wide receiver set with 2 tight ends. Think about what I'm telling you. All right? 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Guys are going to catch the ball next year. And I commend James Cooley for working with the wide receivers this year, because he has totally turned that wide receiver unit around. Those guys don't drop passes like that. I can honestly say that he's changed that entire thing around. Okay? So I'm happy to see that. So, also with recruiting, let me just let you guys know this. Ruben Owens, he's not leaving Louisville, people. All right, this is part of the 2023 class. He will not be leaving Louisville. Hakeem Williams, that's like a 25 to 75 for Texas A&M. I'm gonna say this once again: 25 to 75 for Texas A&M. For that being a flip, that guy's going to be very, very hard to flip, especially with the season that Florida State has had. Peyton Bowen, that's still a 50-50 thing to me. And we can absolutely go out and make him rethink everything. This guy here is the most interesting guy in the entire class, Tony Mitchell. Notice how Tony has been quiet these last few months in the recruiting cycle. And don't get me wrong, he's focused on his football season. But understand what my confidence is at so far as flipping Tony Mitchell. It's at a 90%. I'm going to say this once again. It's at a 9-10. I believe that we can flip the hell out of Tony Mitchell like it ain't no tomorrow. That's how confident I am in that. All right. Another guy here, Javion Tavino. It's 50-50 with him. I know that he went to the LSU game when they played Bama and stuff like that, so I think that did impact his decision a whole lot. It's 50-50. I haven't heard him being back on campus or anything. All right. Jaylen Brown, I know he had committed to LSU. We still have a 50-50 chance on him as well. Depends on if we want to go and get a quarterback or not. If we don't get a quarterback, all I can say is this here. We'll still sign the skill player. All right. Tasuli Akam, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm at a 50-50 on him as well. 50% Oklahoma, in which I do think he may have Oklahoma out of his top. It's just not showing right now. But I believe we can land that guy. He's an edge rusher. He's ranked number 94 nationally, 4-star recruit. TJ Shanahan, he's staying. Colton Thompson, he's staying. Damian Sanford, he's staying. The quarterback that came and visited that committed to Ole Miss, we're not getting that guy. I'm just going to let that be known. We're not getting him. Caden Jones, offensive tackle, 3-star recruit. I believe we will land him. I do not know when he's actually signing. I'm going to have to look at that. Desmond Ricks. Understand that if we want Desmond Ricks, boy, we got a long way to go. Because I do believe that he's the LSU lock. We have a long way to go if we want to land him, though. And this guy here, the one that everybody's been waiting on, Anthony Hill. I'm at a 100% for landing Anthony Hill again. I'm gonna say that once again. I'm at 100% for landing Anthony Hill again. I believe that the team has already reached out to him. I believe the guys in that recruiting class already reached out to him. And I believe that the guys that are already on the team playing has already reached out to Anthony Hill. We want you back home, man. Come on, make this defense better than what it is, okay? Because next year, that defense is going to be an absolute fool. All right, so 2 more things here. Malachi Nelson, that guy's going to be very hard to flip. I'll be surprised if they flip him and Zachariah Branch. If they flip him and Zachariah Branch, expect this recruiting class to land at number 5 when it's all said and done. All right, so that's all I have for you guys on today. I will be back on Thursday, okay? I love all of you. #it.